Spotify has a huge problem, and I believe I have the $1 million idea on how we can begin to build better futures for our artists. If you're new here, my name's Jacob Samario, and I'm a producer based here in Virginia, and I created my own studio called English Oak Recording. And I see what all these different bands are going through just to try and make their dreams come true. I want to share my idea in hopes that someone will take it and run with it, and we can begin to try and make a better future. But before we begin, I need to provide some context, right, about the current state of the music industry. And more recently, Spotify has been in hot water for their investments into AI military technology, the emergence of AI artists on Spotify. Whether those are created by the company itself will be interesting to see over the next couple months. And then the standard elephant in the room of their unfair compensation model. And so let's take a minute to talk about how Spotify compensates its artists. According to Spotify, they don't actually pay per stream, but they take their net revenue, so the revenue after any operating expenses, and they figure out what percentage of your streams accounted for the entire bucket of streams that month, and then they cut you a check based on that. And so while I can't provide an exact number, 1 million streams is going to bring in about $3,000. But Spotify is an impressions-based platform. You have this number of monthly listeners that can dramatically change month to month. And so let's go back to 1 million streams, right? Let's call that 1 million impressions. How did we create and drive traffic to those 1 million impressions? Probably through organic growth on social media. So for anyone trying to break through, you're more than likely using social media to try and drive organic growth to the music that you're creating, right? So everything we do is in the hands of the artists. And so I need you to hang on for this next part. We'll get through it, but it'll begin to all make sense. There's a business concept called conversion rate, right? If you had a 1% conversion rate, that would be pretty standard. And what that means is how many people saw what you were doing and how many people chose to buy what you're doing. And so if we had 1 million streams or 1 million impressions at a 1% conversion rate, that's 10,000 people. So here is my crazy idea. I think artists who have utilized social media and organic growth to grow their platform need to ask artists to buy their music. Because if you're making 1 million impressions on a song, right, and you have a 1% conversion rate and you're selling your song for $1, that could be $10,000 upfront to instantly pay off the record you just made, or to buy you food or pay your rent. And that's 3 times as much as Spotify would give you on a good day. And so I'm sure you're typing down in the comments, nobody buys music anymore. They don't have to. But if you're creating a real authentic community online, I believe that people want to invest in what you're doing. And I think buying music is perfect, because think about what we're offering our listeners right now. They can go to a concert for, $25 and then have to buy drinks there as well, whatever. They could buy a t-shirt at that concert for $25, $35. Or you can offer a super wide audience the ability to directly support you for $1. Now they have your song downloaded on the computer, and your argument's going to be, well, now they're losing the convenience of Spotify. Well, you can actually upload local or downloaded files into Spotify into your own playlists to play alongside music that you stream on the platform. Meaning, you can offer them the opportunity to invest in what you're doing without losing the convenience of Spotify. And I truly believe that the first artist to do that is going to be the pioneer towards a better future for all artists in the music industry. It's the first step towards the question I constantly ask myself: can we leave Spotify? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let's start a conversation, because I truly believe we have the tools to create a better world for all artists in the music industry. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe for more. I'll catch you on the next one.